Good morning, friends. Welcome to English grammar classes. Today, we are going to discuss about pronouns and its kinds. There are 10 kinds of pronouns: personal, possessive, reflexive, emphatic or intensive, demonstrative, interrogative, distributive, relative, reciprocal, and indefinite pronouns. The first one, personal pronoun. Personal pronoun is used instead of specific person or thing. There are three persons basically, or three types of personal pronouns. The person who starts the conversation, he or she is called as the first person. So the person addresses himself as I. The second one who participates in the conversation is addressed as you. So you is the second person. And about whom the first person and the second person talk is the third person. So it can be he, she, it, that, this, or the other one, or it. There are two cases also. That means personal pronoun can be used in two forms in sentences, either as a subject or as an object. If it is used as the subject, we call it as in subjective case, and if it is used as object, it is said to be in objective case. When we take for an example, I gave him a book. I is in subjective case and him is in objective case. When we take the case of the second type, that is possessive pronoun. So possessive pronoun shows possession or belongingness. So what is belonged or what is possessed by a person is shown by possessive pronoun. So there is only one case for it, that is genitive or possessive case. So unlike adjectives, they can be used alone. So there are two types of possessives, that is possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. For example, if we take the case of the possessive form of I, there are two forms, my as well as mine. My is adjective and mine is pronoun. For example, this is my bag. There my is used to, the word my is used to say about bag or to qualify or add more meaning with the word bag. So my is considered as adjective, possessive adjective, and mine, which stands alone or which can be used alone, so it is said to be possessive pronoun. For example, this bag is his. There his is used alone, so it is pronoun. The second one, this is his bag. There his is used to qualify or add more meaning with bag. So that's why his in the second sentence is functioning as an adjective. Next one, reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are used to reflect or to show back a noun or pronoun. Usually, it is used in the place of object after the verb. So we can see that Manoj made himself a cup of tea. There himself comes after the verb made, and its function is to show back the subject. Subject Manoj is showed back or reflected with the help of a pronoun himself. And next one, Seerath bought a dress for herself. There herself comes after the verb bought and shows back who is the subject or who has done the function. Next one is intensive or emphatic pronoun. Since this type of pronouns are used to give or to increase the intensity or the degree of intensity, or to show the importance of the subject, they are called as emphatic pronouns or intensive pronouns. Since they emphasize, they are used to emphasize on the noun or pronoun used as the subject of the sentence. Usually, it is used after a noun or pronoun. For example, Namit himself told me about the incident. if the word himself comes after told, it would be reflexive pronoun. Namit told me about the incident. Namit told himself. Then me cannot be used over there. Namit told about the incident himself. There, if himself comes at the end, then the word changes to reflexive pronoun. He himself made a cup of tea. Here, he himself is used. If this himself is used after made, he made himself a cup of tea. There, the himself changes to reflexive pronoun. That's what is the difference between intensive and reflexive pronoun. Next one is demonstrative pronoun. They are used to point out or show something. Functions as pronouns when they are used alone. So that demonstrative pronouns are used to show something, to point out something. So when they function as pronoun, they are used alone, as we have seen with the case of possessive. This type also would be standing alone, would be able to be used alone. If it is used alone, it is pronoun, or if it is used with a noun, it is adjective. For example, this is Mohan, there this is used alone, so it's pronoun. These are my books, there these is used alone, so that's why these is also demonstrative pronoun. When joined with a noun, they function as adjective. We can see the example, this bag is his. There, this, the word this is associated with the noun bag. So that's why it is functioning in this sentence as a demonstrative adjective. Those cars are mine. There, those is associated with cars. So that's why the word those is considered to be demonstrative adjective. Next one is interrogative pronoun. They are used to ask questions and replace nouns. They can ask about subject or object. We can see who is at the door. Then the answer is there, John is at the door. So the question is about John, the subject of the sentence. So since who, the word who replaces the subject John, it is considered to be subjective interrogative pronoun, or interrogative pronoun that is used as subject. The second one, whom did you talk to? There, whom asks about object. We can see the answer, I talked to Raju. So Raju is the answer, or Raju is used as object. So that's why the question word whom is called objective interrogative pronoun. So there we can see that since these particular words are used to ask questions, they are interrogatives. At the same time, when they replace a noun, it is called as pronoun. The next one is distributive pronoun. They refer to persons or things one at a time. They are always singular and followed by singular verb. So the examples can be seen. Each looks funny. There, each is always considered singular. That says about the selection, distribution. Each of them have two register. There may be two or three, but at the same time, this number says that each of them, that means one after another. So it distributes. Next one, either of these chocolates is handmade. There you can see the verb is used over there. Either is used as singular in sense. Then neither of those boys is invited. There, neither is also used as singular in sense. Next one, relative pronoun. They are used to give information about nouns or pronouns already mentioned. They join sentences and function as the subject of a relative clause. So relative pronouns have two functions. First one, to function as a pronoun, to replace a noun or pronoun. Then second one, to function as a conjunction, to coordinate two sentences. Let's see the example. This is Aina, who is the HOD of our department. We can see that there are two sentences in the same case. This is Aina, She is the HOD of our department. So, who, the word who replaces pronoun she, and moreover, the word is used to combine these two sentences together. So that's why I said that it has two functions. To function as a conjunction, at the same time, it functions as a pronoun too. Since it relates, joins together, it is called as relative. And moreover, it functions as a pronoun. So that's why the name is also given as relative pronoun. This is the bag that you were searching for. This is the bag. This is your bag. You were searching for it. These two sentences are joined together by a pronoun that. The next one, the coat which Shan bought yesterday is missing. Shan bought a coat yesterday. It is missing. So these two sentences are joined together. The coat which Shan bought yesterday is missing. Next one is a reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronouns are used when each of the two or more nouns or pronouns is acting towards each other. So there are only two types. That is, one is each other and another is one another. Rahul and Vinay helped each other. All the 20 participants were blaming one another. Let's see the last kind, that is indefinite pronouns. They do not refer to a definite noun or pronoun. The pronoun cannot be defined as it mentions nouns vaguely. So, who is the doer of the action or who does this particular thing cannot be stated, cannot be defined. That's what is the problem. So, but at the same time, there is a word to substitute the noun or pronoun. So, that's why we can see that it is pronoun, but at the same time, that who is the doer, that cannot be defined. So, that's why it is called as indefinite by name. Nobody came here. Can you define that who is nobody? It is not possible. Likewise, somebody or someone has to do it. Who is someone? It can be any. Any of you can go outside. Who is this any? It is not specified. So there is no specified name. There is no specified noun. So that's why they are called as indefinite pronoun. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share and like the channel. Thank you. Wish you a jubilant day.